So Lisa, I've heard that water is the best drink of all. How much would you recommend someone drinking per day?
At least 8 glasses.
Okay, so 8 glasses of water a day. Now what about for some people who say they either don't like water or kids maybe struggle drinking water? What are some tips to get people to drink more water?
Well, so I think starting out young, the younger that you give water, you know, as far as the first drink, the better, because then they're used to that. But for people that you're transitioning, and that's not just kids, it's grown-ups. I have a lot of clients and patients that are both saying, no, I don't like it. So I usually have them transition with a splash of something that they do like.
Okay.
And so that they're actually adding a smidge. The other way to do it is just to cut up a lime, a lemon, an orange, and put that right in there.
So you're saying for some of it, whether it's kids or adults, we could do kind of water, infused water, whether it's with grapefruit or lime or lemon, and that maybe for others they might do more of a fruit spritzer or something where there's a splash.
Yes, and there's a lot of people that are trying to transition away from soda if they're looking for that as a way. If you wanted to cut that down, because there is some sugar in that, then you could easily take a seltzer water and take a splash of that, and then you've got something that actually has the bubbles.
Okay, so for some of us, I know that some people do try to cut out sugar or make some changes. What are some things that you would say as far as if I was looking to reduce sugar in my diet? What would be some ways to do that?
So I think there's a lot of times that we're drinking our sugar. So whether it be the latte, whatever it is that you get on the way to work, and then midday, the sports drinks are pretty high in sugar. Definitely fruit juices are, even though they're natural and way better than maybe a soda, there's still a lot of sugar in there. And without the fiber that comes from the fruit, because you had asked about fruit or another time, that sugar raises real fast. And you need probably 6 or 7 oranges to make a small glass of orange juice. So no one's going to eat 6 or 7 oranges. Most people don't. So to be able to really kind of have some orange juice, but make it, splash it with water, or cut it with half of water.
Okay.
And then another thing that has a lot of sugar in it that people don't realize is yogurt. So yogurt's not a bad thing, but when you turn it around, and we had talked about looking at the nutrition label, and we talked about the ingredients for sure, but when you start looking at the actual label of sugar, how much does it have, you'll be surprised. Some of the yogurts or some of the protein bars, things that have sugars that you don't realize, actually have more than a candy bar.
Oh, wow.
So you really start looking at that, and one of the things that I try to tell people to do is to kind of see if you can't add it in with things that you're putting in your mouth, because it might be in some of your spaghetti sauces, those kind of things. But for adding it in, see if you can't keep those sugar grams less than 30 a day.
Okay.
That's a really great. If you can get it under 40, that'd be super, but less than 30. And then you wanted to start figuring out, well, what exactly is 30 grams? Okay. So do you have any idea how many teaspoons are in 30 grams of sugar?
I've heard that for every 4 grams of sugar, it's 1 teaspoon.
That's correct. So if you have a yogurt with 25 grams of sugar, you yes, you're getting some great fiber and some protein, but you're also ingesting a candy bar of sugar.
Okay, so
5 teaspoons of sugar.
So it doesn't matter what I'm looking at. If I'm looking at the sugar grams in a food, every 4 grams is going to equal 1 teaspoon.
Doesn't matter what food you're looking at.
Okay, great.